How are you guys? Hello Fred, hello Harry, hello Floyd, hello Leo, hello Alessio. Good to see you guys. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. Oh my goodness. I've been looking forward to this one, if I'm honest. Of course, if you guys didn't see, I put in the chat like a whole bunch of arrays of how it could go. So if you're curious about, if in case a result goes this way, what could happen, what are the possible opportunities. But yeah, without further ado, don't worry, I'll stretch and drink water and whatnot. Let's go ahead and switch to the game. Oh, that's what did I? Oh, no, yeah, I did think the teams. I thought I had it, but I actually did. My short-term memories. Yeah, just to give you guys a quick recap. Well, not recap, but sort of summary of what could occur here. The Royals are currently in 6th place with 16 points. Ezhdehan are currently occupying that 3rd place for the Europa League with 18 points. So for the Royals, well, actually, it's a bit too dramatic at the moment. There we go. Okay, so Royals, here's what they need. Here's what needs to happen if they want to get a chance to play in Europe. So they need to win this game, full stop. They can't afford to draw, and they can't afford to lose this match. They have to win. And if they win, obviously Ezhdehan will lose, but they also need Leyenda and Rovers to lose as well. I think they can afford like a draw for the Rovers, but not for Leyenda because, well, yeah, no. For neither actually, because they're both on 17, right above them. So yeah, for the Royals, they need to win this game. And for Ezhdehan, if they win this game, that basically secures them a 3rd place for Europa. Basically, they don't need to worry about anything else. If they win, they're good to go, and they're qualifying for Europa, and we have our 3 European teams. But if they draw, if they draw or they lose, then they're dependent on Leyenda's match, which is after this one, I believe. Yeah, it's the one after this one. Alright, let's get on with the show. Here we are. Okay. It is currently daytime. It's actually kind of cold today, but not cold that it requires winter. They'll be playing, of course, in the whatchamacallit place, Reykjavík. We'll see if the Royals' home advantage will help them out here. But this is a doozy. Both teams need to win this. I've said that before, just as a make sure you make a gap between teams. But this is the one that absolutely both teams need to win, without a doubt. And it's going to come to its conclusion very soon. How about that? The Royal fans are in, well, not the Royal fans, the Ezhdehan fans, my apologies, are in full swing. They've shown up big to try and support their club. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some water because you guys said so. A quick second. All right, I'm back, fully refreshed now. How about that? I really like this stadium, honestly. I love this stadium. It's so pretty. That and Stade Louis. So far, some of my favorite stadiums. But yeah, this is where European dreams are very much alive for the Royals. If they want to keep dreaming, they need to win this game. As for Ezhdehan, if they want to put the story to bed, they'll have to come up with 3 points. Is it going to go fast? No, of course it is. Of course it is. Why'd I even ask? Alright, without further ado, we're off. I really like the grass too. It makes a good contrast. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this stadium, honestly. Rosa here with an early chance. Champion almost. He's got a man to his left there. Oh, that was a good pass. It was well cut out though. Royals starting off with a bang. Boy, I'm so excited right now. And here's Margilic. Margilic is powering through. Oh, that's wide. Two very, very early starts for both clubs. Royals with an intercepted pass right in the edge of the box. Margilic there with an attempt. That went wide of the left post. Here they come again. Oh, good tackle from Trotter. Might have a new one for next season. Heck yeah. Well, actually, I like Riazor, if I'm honest. So if I were there, I would reconsider maybe, but that's just because I like the stadium. Šalić. Oh, good interception. Dong. Oh, bad tackle. He was sorry, though. He did raise his hand in apologies. Kononovic. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Ref thinks that's a yellow card, regardless. Free kick. McCarthy, he's going to have a pop. That's over. Not a bad effort. Who do you think will win the title next season? That's a great question. I don't know, honestly. Anything can happen, really. It's just a matter of who makes the right moves, who's being most active, who does what, that sort of deal. Champion. Rose are trying to find a way through. A bit harsh from Ezhdehan. It'll be a free kick. Oh, it's a pop from distance. That was not a bad effort from Champion. He was a bit hopeful. He couldn't keep it down enough, though. Also, good to see you guys. Lots of people in the chat right now. Good to see you guys, as always. Let me know how you guys are doing. If you guys are doing well, let me know. If you guys are doing poorly, also let me know. But yeah, good to see you guys. The rainbow ball. Oh no, I forgot the rainbow ball. Oh man, that's okay. I'll make sure to turn it on next time. Sorry about that. What will we do without the rainbow ball? My bad. Hopefully you guys aren't gonna crucify me for that. I honestly hadn't even noticed until you pointed it out. Then I realized that I actually forgot to turn it on in the first place. No goals yet, 11 minutes. Both teams are pretty much have started off both very well. Very sturdy defenses from both ends. Here's Ezhdehan. Crunching tackle by Pino. I think he's going to be yellow carded. He is. I think that's a deserving yellow card. He didn't go for the ball at all. And it'll be another free kick at the feet of McCarthy. It's a loose ball, Powell. Oh, he could have bobbled it a bit, Lukidelis there. Ezhdehan had a really good chance there. Bit lucky. Well, lucky for the Royals and unlucky for Ezhdehan. That could have been 1-0. Just as a quick side note here. Well, hold on. Ayodeli's got something he'd like to show us first. Pushed away by Bilal. But as I was saying, the record for the form for Ezhdehan is a bit spotty at the moment, actually. They lost their previous match. They tied the one before, and then they won the match before that one. So, very spotty. One win, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the last 3 matches. As for the Royals, they've been doing fantastically well. They've had 3 wins and 2 draws in 5 matches. That was offsides from Ayodeli. Just a foot offsides. Yeah, Royals are definitely having their best moment of the season right now. If they could muster a win here, then they would definitely seal a potential European spot, but also just a really good, I guess, I don't know, remount of their form. They were off very poorly for the first half of the season, but the second half has been stellar. They haven't lost a single match since match day 8. Passing around the back. They're being pressed by Ezhdehan. Still with Royals. They had a good chance there. They couldn't really control it. I think I'm going to fall asleep. Then go to sleep, man. I know that feeling of being half awake, half asleep. Fernando Rodriguez. Oh, this is a good chance. Oh, he couldn't find anyone. It was loose. Kind of just have one eye open. Half sleeping, half awake. I know that feeling. But if you need to get some rest, then by all means get some sleep. It's a good movement there to Pishalic. Regina Emmett. Oh, this is good. Torres is all by himself. He couldn't get it again. Mateo's fouled after he won it back. McCarthy. That was a weak header. That was a weak attempt, I'm afraid. I think it was either Ayodeli or Adams. I think it was Ayodeli. Just based on his yellow boots. Here come the Royals. Oh, good intervention from Ayodeli. He's playing very deep. Oh, good interception from Alessio. To the champion. Let's see what they can do here. Patrick Rodriguez. Not quite. Back with Ezhdehan now. Andrew Dong. Over to Pashalic. Powell. Oh, good defensive work once again. I think that's been the Royals' crowning diamond in these last few matches. Their defense has just been very stellar. Please don't make me eat my words right now. Thank you. Oh, good stuff from Patrick Rodriguez. Pashalic, we're already almost 8 minutes away from the end of the first half. It's still goalless. Both teams, remember that both teams need to win here. They can't. A draw wouldn't be the worst of the story, you know, but it's very reliant on how everybody else does if a draw turns out to be a good result. For Ezhdehan, unfortunately not for the Royals. They need to win here. And here's Pino. Oh, he's moving forward. He just has the keeper to beat. Oh my goodness, Kabidi. Oh wow, he did a huge tackle on Pino there. Oh, I'm not sure if that constituted a foul maybe. That would have been very dubious. But it looks like that was a good call from Kabidi. Looked like a foul to me. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it looked like Kabidi got a foot to the ball maybe, but it looked pretty brutal on Pino. Ooh, can you imagine a goalkeeper getting sent off? That would have been quite the story for this last match day. I don't think that's ever happened yet. I don't think we've seen a keeper get sent off. Like a direct red card. But that was very, very bold from Kabidi. You know, one wrong move and that could have very easily been a red card. Just a tad bit, just a millisecond off. And they would have been put in a very, very complicated situation. So with the Royals again, Pino. Royals are determined to make a case here, right before the turn of the, right before the end of the first half. Chad Champion, can you have some of that magic that he had last match day? Really very, very solid, both teams in the back. But we're going to the break now. It's still 0-0. Lots of free kicks, I think, in this first half. There's been 3. 2 for Ezhdehan and 1 for Royals. Good night, all. Good night, man. Have a great night. Oh, he just kicked out of nowhere. Alright, I think it's repeating. We'll finish it on this one. Still no goals via free kick. We still have that to look forward to. Very even, I think, this first half. A few chances, both teams. But remember that both teams need to look for a win here. A draw would not be the worst ending for Ezhdehan, but like I said before, that would have to depend on Leyenda's result. So it's still nervy from then on, but if they win here, they'll assure themselves of a third place finish. As for the Royals, they need a win here if they want to keep dreaming. of a place in Europa next season. It's very much possible, but they need to do their homework here. The highlights didn't show the keeper's drop kick. Yeah, I don't think it... if you're referring to Kabiri's tackle, then yeah, I don't think it did. I don't know, I wish there was more, like, variety in the highlights. Other than just shots on target. Because I know for, like, the old FIFA game that I used to play, if there's, like a fancy, like, skill or, like, a really good pass, they'll highlight that, too. And it's really nice to see those as well. Pressured here. Kabiri had to get a stretch to that one to prevent Pino from taking it away. It's still with Ezhdehan. It's a shot. Good save from Lukideli. Safe hands. That's what they need from the goalkeeper. McCarthy. Pino's challenging for that one. Definitely a hustler, Pino. He always has my heart after the cup match. That was quite a long time ago now. 2 weeks ago now. Subs, aforementioned Pino's off. Wynn takes his place and Emmets replace each other. Virginia and Alabama off and on accordingly. If I'm not mistaken, I think Son was the one who had some last minute, well, not last minute heroics, but some like last match day heroics, if you will, to snatch the title away from the Eagles and give it to Ezhdehan. Or is that Dragões? I'm completely messing up the lore, whatever. Espolon. Oh, it's loose. But it's in the hands of Kabiri now. Yeah, I think that was Dragões, actually. I'm mixing everything up. It's all jumbled in my brain. It's hard to keep track of so many things, you know? Good stuff from Champion there. That's very impressive. Here's Wynn. Good stuff from Pashalic to challenge it. Good ball to Fernando. Oh, this is good. No one was there, unfortunately. Now Ezhdehan looking for a counter. Everyone's going slow-mo. There's so much action going on. Some subs. Fernando's off this time. Mason gives way. That's the end of the season for Fernando Rodriguez. I think he had a really good season. Being alongside the wing and helping out Patrick Rodriguez has definitely been one of the showcase moments for the Royals this season. Here's Bilal on the other side of the wing. He's also had a really good season. All the way in. Wynn picks it up. He really did, yeah. Big ups to Fernando. Big ups to Fernando and Patrick. Those two really shone brightly in their rookie seasons. Definitely really excited to see what they have in store next season, because they can only get better. Tyler Adams is off. Super sub Pur from season 1 looks to help the team finish their campaign for season 2. Here's Ayodele. Ayodele whips it in. It's a bit off the mark there. more subs. Espolon's off, Ayodeli's off. I think that's everyone. All 3 subs for both teams. Champion and Win now hold out the final third. We'll see how they deal. Free kick. Espolon had a great season. Yeah, I really think so as well. Really good to see the rookies sort of bursting out onto the scene, making a name for themselves in their clubs. I think hello. Yep, I'm here. Commercial break. Alright, I think everybody's back from the surprise commercial break. Sorry about that, guys. I was wondering when that was going to happen, when my computer was going to say, nah, I'm done for now. Let me take a break. But yeah, we're back. We should be back now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm also aware of like what I didn't know before is that when everything goes to hell, you know, like everything just craps away, then Twitch is like super sneaky and it's like, okay, let's play some more ads, because you know it's basically like a new stream technically since I completely went berserk. So I didn't realize that before. So my mistake if I ever like started the stream and there were some people still mid ad. So I'll give it just a little bit more time. Let's play some elevator music in the meantime. I think it's only fair that we wait. Elevator music. But yeah, I was wondering when that was going to happen. I was like, come on, we've been having such a good time. When I was updating everything before, the computer didn't blow up. So I was like, God, it's going to happen during the stream, isn't it? And this isn't elevator music. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, this is more elevator music. Corporate phone waiting music. Please wait. All our representatives are busy. We surely appreciate your call. Thank you for holding. Your waiting time is 9 hours. We value your call. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That actually happened to me. We'll get underway here after that very anticlimactic start, but that happened to me. I had to do like some business and they just kept elongating the waiting time. Like, your wait time is 5 minutes. I was like, okay, cool, 5 minutes. Your waiting time is 20 minutes. Okay, who the heck jumped in front of me in line? Okay, whatever, I have time. Your waiting time is 1 hour. And then I was like, okay, I'm gone. I'm out of here. And then when people do say hello, they get like, they're like really loud. They're like, hello, this is Jake. How may I help you? And it's so annoying. The music when I call the French administration for documents. Jeez. Okay, good to know that corporations and institutions being super expensive on people's times is something that's universal. It's just a part of the experience, you know. When they say like doing corporate and like official documents and like getting your ID renewed or something, they say it takes 5 minutes, but that's just how long it takes to talk to the person. You know, you have to count in like waiting in line, the person telling you you're in the wrong line, some person taking up the entire line because they got something wrong. That's like a whole extra hour of adventure, so. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I was wondering when that was going to happen. It's part of the experience. But we're back now. 15 minutes remain. Oh, my goodness. It's not looking good for either team. A draw would be like the most anticlimactic way to finish this season for these two clubs. A draw might be what Ezhdehan needed in the end after all, you know. But at this time, we don't know if that's what they needed. So better be safe than sorry. You have to bring a friend to keep you company. That is true. If a friend is willing to wait with you, like for a corporate thing, and wait in a blank lobby with white walls and corporate music, that's a real friend right there. There's nothing more dreary, more exhausting than doing official business and the person not knowing what they're doing. That just brings me bad memory to when I had to renew my ID. It's a good ball, Nielsen. It was a bit of a foot race, but Šalić won that one. Here's Margilic. Oh boy, this is a good chance. Nah, cut away by Trotter. Come on, 10 minutes to make something happen. 10 minutes to write your story. Come on, boys. Let's give it a happy ending. With the Royals. Win. Come on, win. Here's win. Champion. Almost a strike. Oh, that one didn't. Oh, that one was missing that extra bit of pizzazz that the one last match they had where he smashed it in from outside the box. Do we get any position with a draw? Let me see. Yes, I think so. I think you move up like one position, I think. But it's dependent on how the Rovers do. And Leyenda, I suppose. Because if Leyenda lose by a lot, then you guys might bump up to fourth maybe. But I don't know. All dependent on other results, of course. I didn't want to do like every single like skeleton like branch, you know. That would have been way too much to, like, if this team were to lose by 2 goals and this team were to win by 1 goal, then this would happen. Oh, but if they scored 3 goals and the other team scored 1 goal and then they scored it, like, you know, there's only so much. Almost only so much. So we'll leave that up to suspense if that ends up happening. We'll leave it up to surprise. Here come the Royals. Very few minutes remain for either team to solidify themselves with a good position. Late yellow card for Dong. Always dangerous when your defense is on yellow cards. You're basically walking on thin ice by then. Kononovic wins it back. Champion to win. Alessio had to stretch, go back a bit for that one. It's still with him. Oh, no added time, so this will probably be the last play. Here's Nielsen. Oh, good tackle from Matteo. Can the Royals take it back very quickly for another play? They can. So Champion. Oh, out-muscled by Dong. No way getting past Dong. And that's the end of the season for the Royals and Ezhdehan. Ezhdehan find themselves in 3rd place with 19 points now. Unfortunately, it's the end of the road for the Royals. There will be no Europe for them this season, which is very unfortunate. But honestly, I think that they had a good season, the Royals. Oh, dang it. It's still on elevator music. No, go back. Hold on, we're going to be stuck in like the 2 frame a second world for a bit while my computer struggles to play music. Alright. Alright, we're back. Don't worry guys, we're back in the full frame a second world now. I think it's between me and Chad for man of the match. Mayhaps. We'll take a look at the stats, obviously. I'm also going to be updating the league table, like, as things happen now, so we have a good, good idea of how things will turn out. But okay, so it looks like the highest place the Royals could achieve is maybe a 5th place position, but that's dependent on how the Rovers do. As for Ezhdehan, they're currently 2 points clear of Leyenda, who do have a game in hand, which they'll play after this one. After we're done examining the Royals and Ezhdehan matchup. So, this is very tense now for Ezhdehan. Because if Leyenda win, they're out of Europe, Ezhdehan. If they draw, but if the Rovers win, then they're still out. So basically, Ezhdehan are now hoping that Leyenda and Rovers do not pick up any points today. Or only pick up 1. But yeah, it's like basically like a house of cards. If one team does this, then the other teams follow suit. It's already getting dark outside. This stream might run out a bit longer than usual, just because like I'm giving more time to process things and really talk things through, since it is of course the last match day of the season. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. Yeah, Royals in the tie. So all in all, not a bad ending run for Royals. 3 wins, 3 draws, no losses. That's pretty solid. Or did I say Leyenda? No, I meant Ezhdehan. Oopsie daisy. Alright. Anyways, lads, let's look at these stats. Man of the match was Alessio this time. Let's take a look at the stats. Really good stuff from Kononovic. Was booked. That with a 4.5, that is way too harsh. This game, I don't understand it sometimes. Very, very good stuff from Bilal. Fernando, good stuff as well. Espolon, not the best passing, but still pretty good. Patrick, same sort of deal. Alessio was given man of the match. I think that's pretty solid. That's a solid man of the match. Good passing, lots of interceptions. Let's take a look at Pino's stats here. Alright, good stuff from Pino. He was booked. But yeah, good stuff all around. Good stuff from Trey Lumen. Very good stuff. Andrew Dawn also had a good match. Jeko Torres. Good stuff from Torres as well. Pasalic, ever present. Obviously ever present. Ever present. Pasalic for the midfield. Very good stuff from Pasalic. Virginia Emmett. Very good passing. Didn't see much of him on the ball though, actually, by the looks of the stats. So I think Floyd, your assertion before that you didn't see much of Emmett is a valid one, I think. Adams. Good stuff from Adams. Mateo. Couldn't get much on target, the strikers for Ezhdehan. They were pretty much effectively shut off. There's Powell. Okay, so... Sorry, I just blew into the mic. Alright, I'm between Pasalic and Alessio for the man of the match. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a fair? I'm between Alessio and Pasalic. It does seem that Pasalic had the better stats. He was present more, dribbling. They both did concede a foul. None were booked though. So curious to see what you guys have to say. Looks like Pasalic and the match were pretty similar. I think I'll go ahead and give it to Pasalic just because it looks like he had 5. It looks like he had just a tad bit better passing accuracy. And it looks like he was just present more, which I don't know if that's a valid thing to base a good performance on, because that sort of is based on tactics. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and give it to Pasalic. But yeah, big props to Alessio regardless. Writing down everything per usual. Whoops. Oh yeah, there's also a clean sheet race that I completely am neglecting right now. The reason I remember is because I know Kabiri's up there, so he has 8 right now. I haven't updated in the Google sheet, but he does have 8 now. So if Brathwaite fumbles it up in this match, then Kabiri could end up with golden clean sheets this season. But if Brathwaite also keeps one, then he'll be tied with Griffins. We'll have to travel to a different stadium to play this next match. Let's see what's chat saying. It's lagging for me. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any anything's on my end, and it looks pretty good. So, wait, where am I going? I'm not editing. What's wrong with me? I'm in editing mode. It's like, okay, I gotta update all these guys. All right, Leyenda and Norfolk. This time I will forget, or I will remember. I will remember. It's actually, well, I'll put it that day. I will remember to put rainbow ball, so not to worry. All right, we're off. Everything's good. Everything's good. Is it Leyenda and Norfolk? Yes, it is. And everything's. No! Don't go off. You're on. There we go. All right, we're off, boys. Put in the new prediction. Leyenda and Norfolk. I know Norfolk can't qualify for Europe, but I still want to make an assessment of where they could place, because I feel like it's unfair to discard. What the heck? That's not Arena. All right, surprise stadium. Leyenda are playing at Reykjavík now. How about that? That happened last time. I don't know. Christmas came early. Let's see. If Norfolk... let's see. So if Norfolk win and Rovers lose, then technically the highest that Norfolk could place is 4th. So that would not be the saddest ending to a season at all, I think. He has a dang it, Yoma. Alright, you caught me with my Achilles heel. Alright, well, I can't say that now. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to expand my vocabulary. Alright, so let's see. I need to anticipate this. I don't know. And then what should we do if I accidentally do end up saying it? Because my mind tends to wander and drift, and I say things just subconsciously. A win for Leyenda lets them go to Europe. You're absolutely right, Floyd. And a win for Norfolk, and providing that the Rovers lose, means that Norfolk finish 4th. A tie, unfortunately, would keep them right where they're at, and then a loss would not be good at all. They could go as low as bottom. So very, very topsy-turvy. I need to think. He can't say he has a strike or he shoots. Dang it, that's like my whole entire vocabulary. Oh my goodness, what a great recovery from Chess. An even better tackle from McGee, I believe. Chetta's with it. Did I ping teams? Yes, I did. I keep forgetting that I did, but I don't know. Give me 3 cans of Coke and 1 Dorito. You know what? That's fair. I'll do that. If I end up saying it, I owe you 3 cans of Coke and a Dorito. Well, and a Dorito bags. Alright, I can't say... I need to be super careful about what I say now. 3 cans of Coke and Doritos are on the line. And is it... And let's have it so it's just for the remainder of this match. So it's fair, I guess. Is that fair? What do you think? Or should I have it for the rest of the stream? I don't know if I made that distinction, but just in case I haven't. Big money on the line. Man, that's my entire savings right there. Yeah, I gotta be super careful. Oh yeah, that's fair. Alright, it's fair. We have 1 for fair. Yeah, because I don't want... Because 2,000 points is a lot, I know, so... And I get some water. Thank you, Yoma. And I get a stretch. Dang. My boy's pulling out the big bucks. I'll stretch as well. My body's really tense because of this, the anticipation. I don't know what's gonna happen. Here's Novik. Oh, I can't say it. He has a shot or whatever. He didn't say that. That is true. I could just give you 3 empty cans. I don't know what you'll do with them, but hey. Or I could give you like off-brand Coke, like Mr. Bloke. I don't know. Mr. Bloke. Or Kayet Doke. Dr. Salt. Ugh. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. Dr. Salt for a beverage? Ugh. Like, that's just straight up ocean water. Ugh. Ugh, Dr. Salt, that's gross. Ugh. You cracked me up, Alessio, that's funny. Yeah, I'll just like tape it on like, and it'll be like handprint written Coke. So it looks like, you know, Diet Coke. Hawkins was going the wrong way there. Or that wasn't Hawkins, that was Larson. There's 2 blondes in the defense. It was a 50-50 chance. Ooh, body check there by Tom Price. A PNG of a can of Coke. Yeah, exactly. And then Photoshop, just cut it out and then copy it 3 times. And then print them out. And then send a picture of the printout. There you go. Can of Coke. Or like make it an MS Paint or something. I don't know. Have you guys seen? There are people that make like actual art on MS Paint. I think that is so impressive. Like I was on social media and I saw this guy that would like make like artwork or like try to recreate it on MS Paint. I thought that was the craziest thing. I'm so astonished that people have the skill to do that. That's just so amazing. Uh-oh, there's a foul for Norfolk. Ooh, this is a good chance. I don't think I said the S word. Words. Oof, I'm walking on thin ice here. I've seen the Death Note intro on MS Paint. Dang. That's crazy. So like, did someone do like a flip book version of it where they like had like a bunch of images or something? I'm not sure how that would work, but that sounds insane. It's sent in. Ooh, that was a good chance there. Oh no, I said chance. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I'm so nervous. That's so cool, pencil art. Man, the capacity that some people have to recreate things that look like real life is so cool to me. Here's Bieber. Ooh, it's still with Norfolk. It looked horrible though. It was actually animated step by step, I believe, or something. That is insane though. Like, just the amount of skill you need to, like, pull off something like that is really crazy. Like, the ability to envision that and, like, see it in your brain and then map it out is so crazy to me. Sing a song for me if you say it. Oh, that's a good... So what'll it be? Will it be the Doritos and Diet... Mr. Salt, or will it have to be a song? I feel like if I sing, then that's the end of the world and everybody blows up and dies, because I don't think anybody wants to hear that. I gotta do my best not to say anything of that sort now. Now people's health insurance is on the line. Here's Hansel. Ooh, challenge there by Cantalupi. Santos. And it's a free kick, says the ref. Alright, so trade offer. Ding ding ding, trade offer. 3 Doritos, or 3 Coke and 1 Doritos out for 1 song sing. 1 song sung. Take your bets about whether that was a good trade deal or not. Chess. Oh, here's Leyenda. They're determined to make something happen. Chess. Cheddar chess. Love that. No, cheese. That's what I'm thinking, not chess. Here's Sam. Only 1 Dorito chip. Yeah, and it's not going to have any cheese on it. It's just going to be licked off, and it's just going to be the plain old chip. Oh, bad tackle by Hayasaka. That'll be a free kick, and it looks like the ref is going to add something to that. It's a yellow card. Novik. Time tackle from Franco. He's still going forward. Oh, good one. Oh my goodness, what a what a hit that was. Wow, take a bow, Franco. How about that? That was an absolute pinger. That was like champion gave some of the energy off of onto Franco, and Franco just had a beauty, and it pinged him off the post. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Schneider was not gonna get to that one. That was so sweet from Franco. You were so close. I was on the edge. I almost lost my dignity, but I caught myself. I'm a smart man. I'm a man of quick wits. There go my 6 clean sheets a season, only 5 clean sheets. Hey man, that's a really impressive stat regardless for a rookie goalkeeper as well. Because, you know, you're facing the likes of players that have been there for already a season. So they have a season's worth of skill over you. That's still a really good accomplishment, I think. Nothing to scoff at. Well then. That was a bit peculiar there. Leyenda ended 3rd last season as well, so it's a repeat. Being from Earth, from planet Earth, we know that history repeats itself. Both fortunately and unfortunately. So maybe it'll be the case as well. Novik. Oh, that was very interesting, but unfortunately that was going wide. I don't remember, is this the first half or the second half? I really should know that, but somehow my brain decided not to know. The first half? Jeez. I could have sworn I thought it was the second half. Sorry guys, my brain is not cooperating today. But yeah, we're going to the first half break. Well, really the halftime break. We're going to go slow while I play music. Bear with me. Alright, we're back. So how does it look now? So Leyenda are doing their due diligence. What? Just, that was so beautiful from Franco. Seriously, so beautiful, and it just went in off the post. It doesn't get sweeter than that. Yeah, by the looks of it, Leyenda are doing what they need to do. Norfolk, if they want to finish in their best possible position, need to bring it back 2 goals. We'll see how possible that is. Yeah, this is... Rovers are a bit more shaky about this now because now there's less leeway given to them if they want to qualify for Europe. Let's see how this match turns out. What the heck? There's already a tackle? This ref. Do cup goals count for best goal of the season? Yeah, of course. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, actually, because... So, that's not something we did last season, actually. Because, well, there were barely any goals to be scored in the first place, so it wouldn't really have been much of a competition. It would just sort of been like, alright, who scored a goal? Let's see here. So that's not really much of a competition. Lucky for us, though, I think we've had nearly, like twice as many goals this season. So there's a lot more to choose from, and definitely lots of worthy contentions there. So I was thinking, like, let's see. Sure, we could do man of the match, or goal of the season. Sure, yeah. And yeah, of course they should count for cup. And I'm thinking about how I want them displayed as well. Like, should we put them on the website? Should we put them in Discord? Should we put them as like GIF format or like compile a video? So I don't know. There's a lot in the air, but of course I'll let you guys know, like, because that's all the admin stuff we'll have to do in between seasons. You know, we have obviously, you know, updating salaries, you know, making sure everybody's stats fit in like accordingly. Nobody's OP and nobody's, you know, unfairly like underpowered or something. And then I have to, you know, update the website, and then I have to update all the players in game, like with the age and then like the salaries, of course, which is probably gonna take up most of my time. And then I also have to choose the team of the year. Which, speaking of which, I don't know if I want to do like a joint, like just complete across the board who were like the best players of the season. And then just have like a team A and then team B, or have like a year 2 team of the season and then a rookies team of the season. So I'm not sure. That's still something I'm debating, because I want to make sure it's not like so incredibly selective, so that only like 11 out of what, like 55 people that have participated this season, versus like 22 per 50. Well, really it would be per 80, I think. That's how many players are in total. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What would be fair? Because then as the seasons go on, we could do like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7 team of the season. Interesting. Very interesting. Chess with a bit of surprise there. Schneider elected to just punch it. That's a really great idea, actually. We can do 2 teams and then have a special match. So 2 teams like just together, year 2s and rookies, or like a rookie team of the year and then like a year 2. Because one might think that the year 2s might get an advantage because, you know, they're just the better, but you never know. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that. If you can slot it in the suggestions, that'd be great. I like the reason I ask, or the reason I say to put it in suggestions is because that's where I keep track of everything. Because like if you put something in chat and then don't mention it anywhere else, I'll probably forget. So if you like slot it in suggestions, then I can like have it recorded, and then I can refer to it later. Just about 60 minutes. A full hour has been played in this match. Leyenda's dreams of playing in Europe once again are slowly coming to light here. Norfolk could do better though by finishing in a better position. I got to go for a bit. Not a problem, Yoma. Not a problem at all. Do what you need to do. I'll be here. Not saying the words that you told me to, of course. Tell me if he says anything. Oh, yeah. I will definitely let you know if I ended up saying something. Right, guys? Yeah. Oh, good tackle. Good stuff from Dwayne. He's always such a solid in that defensive midfield role. He is playing as a center mid, I believe, but he's really good just sort of playing a bit deeper in the midfield. Sure, I'll do it right now. Sweet. Thanks, man. Yeah. Also, of course, also to put it there so then we can get other people's thoughts on it as well. Or if, like, anybody, like, wants to add anything to it, you know? Larson. Good recovery from Leo. Is Leo still in the chat? I'm wondering. Because he bets his entire life and his money on every bet that we have. So I'm curious if he's pulled out the big bucks for this one as well. He has bet a lot on Norfolk. I just saw it. I'm not here. Ah, man, that sucks. Dang it, I wish Leo was here to see it then. It's like you can almost hear him in chat. It's almost like if he's here with us right now. Sorry. Hawkins. He's playing in an attacking midfield now. He normally plays in the center back. Well, at least this season. Header. It's over. Norfolk are not giving up, which is good to see. But yeah, Leo, if you see Leo, let me know how he's doing. The stamina that this ref has. I just realized these refs run like basically like what? Obviously they're different refs, but I've seen some of them like officiate in 2 matches. So geez, poor guy. He's not even breaking a sweat at all either. He's not limping. Dang. He definitely needs to consider getting a contract in the VPESA. Here's Pinto. Pinto's a dark horse. You never know what he has up his sleeve. Oh, bad tackle. It'll be a free kick and it'll be a yellow card for Cruz. The refs have all my respect. Seriously, yeah. I think both in real life and then in the league as well here. You know, sometimes they have dubious calls and sometimes they, you know, pull decisions out of their, you know, they just have ridiculous decisions out of nowhere. But, you know, they give the effort and it's hard, you know. I know it's hard. No VAR either. Chess! Oh, what a save! I didn't say the S word. I'm pretty sure I did not. Wow, picked that one out by Schneider. Great save. Unfortunately, it was right when he had to go do something. But yeah, make a note of it, and then we'll let him know when he comes back. Vital save from Adalbert Schneider. They have so much pressure, seriously. And if you think about it before VAR as well, it was literally just them. And of course, they had the linesmen, but they're so far away, they see different angles, so they could have completely different perceptions. That's like the hard thing. That's like such a, I don't know. It's just such like a interesting thing to think about. Because if you have like an official who's supposed to be like an arbiter, he's supposed to be, you know, seeing how everything plays out and then letting everybody know when an infraction has been made. If that person is human, they're not gonna get everything perfect at once. You know, especially when things happen in a fraction of a second. But at the same time, if you're going to involve a computer, which is the complete opposite side of the spectrum, are you really going to rule out an offside because he's like, what, half an inch offside? I don't know. That's like it's a really difficult thing to think about. Like I know like FIFA and like the organizations are trying to come up with a way to make it so that it's like, okay, this is the silver line, this is where it is, this is where it's not. But even then, like, what if it's just like one inch away from that, you know? Like, imagine a title being defined on an inch offside, you know? That's crazy. So imagine being the ref and then having to make a call like that in a very heated match. You know, everybody's screaming at you. So yeah, I can't even imagine being ref. That's why I have big respect for him. Especially, what was his name? It was the ref with alopecia, I think. He was from Italy. Pierluigi something. That dude had nerves of steel. Colina, yeah. Yeah, you got him, Time is running out for Norfolk here. This is definitely what Leyenda want. The pressure on the Rovers is enormous, and I think it might be virtually out of reach because of the goal differential. Hansel. And it's collected by Martic. Best ref ever? I agree. Only ref to... Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah. That guy definitely need more refs like that. Calm, cool, collected. Kept everybody in check. That's what a ref needs to be. Literally needs to be nerves of steel. You can't have anybody buckle under pressure. That's the one thing you can't have as a ref. Whipped in. Talked about Matic, and I think that will do it. And it does it. It looks like Leyenda will be in Europe. Of course, Rovers could still make it to Europe, but they're looking at a 6-goal differential difference between them and Leyenda. So, call me pessimistic, but I really don't think that I see that happening. What the heck? What happened to the music? Oh. It's just switching to the other one. Alright, so I think the European spots are decided now. Yeah, again, if the Rovers would have to come up with like an very, very unlikely result to get something here. To have a chance of maybe seeing it, but I don't know. They would have to win a game by more than 6 goals, which, like I said before, I don't see happening, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm making changes to the league table because I want it to be, synchronous. so we can all take a look together to see things happening. Leyenda win this match. A very, very poor run from Norfolk. My word. 6 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 win in a total of 8 matches. They really started off very well. It's just that they just did not really turn out for the second half of the season. All right. Man of the match time. Alright, time to go through the stats. Perfect passing from Abdullah. Ayasaka was booked, we saw, in that super slow-mo freeze frame. Good passing from Franco. Of course, he had that absolute magic touch to win the game for Leyenda. Stuff from McCory as well. So by the looks of it, back-to-back third place finishes for Leyenda. Hey, that's not too bad. Consistency is key. And Jess will, I think I can very confidently say that he'll be this season's top scorer. Just a hunch. If Rovers lose, are we up to... yeah, you're right. I haven't updated it in the league table I just saw, so I'll make sure to do that as well. But yeah, if Rovers lose, then Royals bump up to 5th, which is really good. Where did they finish last season? 5th as well. Oh, with 17 points as well. Nice. And with this exact same goal differential. Wow. I just saw that. Obviously, you guys won more games as well. Only won 1 more than last season. But how about that? Consistency, Alessio. That's good, man. To a T. Alright, where was I? Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at the sub. Okay. Schneider. He pulled off a really big save, but that one I almost said the S word. That very beautiful finish by Franco was just unstoppable, I think. That was just very unfortunate. Yo, Bieber. Really good stuff from Bieber. Novik. Perfect passing from Novik. Seen a lot of perfect passing from Novik. That's really good. McGee as well. Hansel. Santos. Good stuff from Santos. He held 5 free kicks. Huh. Our strikers. I said strikers, not the other word. So that counts, I think. Or it's okay for me to say. As I was saying, our center forwards here, unfortunately shared a poor performance according to the game because they didn't have many strikes. But as for man of the match, let's see. Serra, nah, he's a bot. I don't care about bots. They're just robots. Franco had good passing. I do believe other ones had better passing though, and who were more involved, like Dwayne. Beach at McCory. Let me take a look here. Bieber had really good passing actually. Basically on the same level of Dwayne, but he was just more precise and then just took 2 less passes. Really good passing from Santos. But he scored the game winner. That is true, and it was a pretty sweet finish. Okay, you won me over. I'll give it to Franco. The Filipino. Now I need to make sure that we for realsies move to a different stadium. Because all the poor fans were stuck waiting at the wrong stadium for Leyenda in Norfolk. Ah, gosh, the administration for the VPESA is so ridiculous. Somebody needs to do something about that. So what's Philippines PI PL PO? No, it's not PO. It's the ending. It's not PH. Oh, it is PH. And there was no assist on the play. I believe that was just purely through and through Filipino magic from Delphi. Alright. Dun dun dun. Now. This is going to be a real humdinger. Because we are now onto the title defining matches. I'll do the prediction, of course, but I want to make sure I get everything right here, knowing my goofiness. It's probably going to mess something up. So, Eagles versus Rovers. No music. It's just straight up me talking. This is it. This has been, good night everyone. It's been a fantastic season. Nice, Leo. Good to see that you enjoyed it, of course. Really happy you could join us for this season. Really happy to have you along. Really happy to see you on streams. And yeah, thank you for always being so supportive. Have a good night, and can't wait to see what Leonardo Bieber brings to season 3 in his second season in the VPESA. But yeah, this is it. The Eagles need to win here. No cutting beside it. No ifs, ands, or buts. No, this is where they need to win. A draw would not be enough, because then they would still be dependent on the Griffins. A draw might be all they need, like I said before with Ezhdehan, which unfortunately is not the case now. Leyenda seem to be the ones going to Europe. But no room for any what-ifs. They need to secure a win here. If they lose against the Rovers, then it's game over. Griffins win the title. If they tie, again, it could still be up in the air, but then it's on Griffins to burst out onto the scene. They play last after this match. Like I said before, I think the chances of Rovers going to Europe are basically nil at this moment. They'd need to win by a huge margin, 6 or 7 goals. But yeah, all eyes on the Eagles. Because this is do or die. Yeah, I don't know, because if the Rovers win this one, then it's pretty much set in stone, and we have like the end of our season, and we just have to see if the Griffins can maybe like end off on a win and then hold that record for most points in a season, which would be 26 if they win, which would be really the only thing, and we could just have that one a chill. That we could have that chill vibe to that one. But if the Eagles come up big here and win, then we're gonna be scrunched up till the very end to see how the Griffins do. I would like to, in an ideal world, I'd love to have these matches played all at once, because then it would just save from like the, oh, okay, well, we know how it's gonna end now, and then we don't do anything. Literally, it just means nothing. Like nothing. Like nobody moves anywhere. It literally means nothing. But luckily, it hasn't been the case just yet so far in this league. But I feel like that might end up happening at some point in the future. But I don't know. I haven't said the S word, so nobody say anything to Yoma. But yeah, I'm really nervous for the Eagles here. Fred is not here. He had to go. Boy was getting super sleeped. I don't know if Captain Stevie Wonder's here. You know, Captain, obviously Fred's captain, but his Discord name is Stevie. You can say now. Come on, man. Yoma can watch the YouTube video. He can point out at my mistake. Straver. Man, it is going to be 90 minutes of pure adrenaline for Eagles here. No lollygagging, no dilly-dallying, no dilly-ding, dilly-dong. None of that. Make or break. If the Rovers come out winning so far, or in this match, then whoosh. Winter's getting pressed back. Brathwaite was forced to make the clearance there. A very tight angle. That was very reasonable. It's a looping header. Goes over the bar. Lee Ji-hoon was on that. Interesting. Like to see him getting up front, getting chances. Oh, robbed by Ademi. Ademi's going here. He has a strike. Oh my goodness. What an absolute banger by Ardit Ademi. That one flew into the corner. Relentless from Ademi. Really, really poor mistake from Shevchenko. But oh my goodness, he really ripped through that one. Hopefully we'll get a better angle here. Oh my goodness, it was right in the top corner. Jeez, he couldn't have placed that any better. Eagles are in dangerous ground here. They're walking on fire. He smashed it, and he absolutely did. That one flew in like a bullet. I'm surprised he didn't rip open the net. We'll see if Eagles have it in them to bring it back. Remember, a tie for them wouldn't be the end of the story either, but then it's just purely on the Griffins to win or draw. So but a loss is absolutely not the way things are supposed to go. If I get FM23, I'm doing a Brighton save. That'd be sick. I'm a huge fan of Brighton. Obviously, I'm not like a fan, but I really admire Brighton. Like, I really like the philosophy that they had going on. Like, buy young talents, make them into really good superstars. I think that'd be a really good save to do. And I think I did a Brighton save actually in Championship Manager 97-98 when they were, I think they had just come up, either they just come up from non-league or they had been relegated from League 1 and they were languishing in League 2, like towards sort of the bottom half of the table. I think the farthest I made it was like 2004, 2005 when we got to the championship. And I don't know, then I got bored. Novak. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out Championship Manager 97-98. I think I talked about it a while ago in Discord, but it's so much fun. I had a dude who was what was his name? His name was like Slatko. I'm totally mispronouncing it because I never learned how to say his name. But it was like Slatko, like Koliev or something like that. He was from Australia, and he was like just a schoolboy. He was like 17. And I brought him in, and I was like, you know what? This guy looks pretty good. He's from Australia. You know, he's a schoolboy, so he's got a lot of talent. So like, you know what? I'll bring him into Brighton. He was so good. So good. It was ridiculous. I was a big fan of Slatko, whatever his name was. But I just loved it. I loved that rags to riches story. He ended up getting bought by a Prem League team. I was so sad to let him go, but we made big bank on him. He was my boy, Zlatko. He had like top goals and assists. 6 more goals and Rovers go to Europe. Yes, sir. They just have 6 more to go. That's easy. Easy money. My favorite save in Championship Manager 0102 was Rushton and Diamonds. Unbelievable put of money. Yeah, I remember hearing about them actually. Rushton and Diamonds. One, I love that name. That is such a dope name. Like, imagine that as a club name. Rushton and Diamonds. I know they're still around now, but I don't know. I think they went through like financial trouble and they ended up getting like, you know, like they ended up dissolving, and then they got like refunded by a fan, and they started way lower in the league. So they're still around, but they're like way out of like semi-pro. They're like an amateur league. But yeah, another fun one I did also was Morecambe as well. One, because they had just come up from Conference League. Well, at that time it was Conference League, so they were like their squad was crap. Like honest to God crap. Like their best player was like the player coach, so that probably tells you something. But yeah, one, they were like, that was like a good rags to riches story that I wanted to do, and then 2 is actually a really interesting story. Their main, so I looked up more info of like the town. They're a really small like town on the west coast of England, I think, and their main export is seafood, like seafood, and their mascot is actually the shrimps. For Morecambe. So yeah, I like that, honestly. Like a true, like just like a seafood town, like a seaport town. Man, a fictional club. I heard about that actually. AFC Richmond. Yeah, I actually haven't seen Ted Lasso. I really want to. Is it? Do you know where it's available? Because I really want to watch it actually. Like I've been meaning to watch it for a long time, but I just don't know where I could catch it. He's going to be booked here. He is. They can't afford to give anything up. The Eagles here. Or the Rovers. Wonder. Oh, good tackle from Kramer. It's still with the Eagles. My favorite save is with Gimnasia La Plata in PS12. Dang, they had teams from Argentina there? That's sick. I like that. I use illegal website. Oh, okay. To watch it. Yeah, I will. I'll make a note of it, actually. I really want to watch Ted Lasso. And it's like really funny because, what's his name? Jesse Marsh, the head coach for Leeds, who took over, I think, Bielsa. Everybody just called him Ted Lasso. Like, we have our own Ted Lasso. Because he's, like, American. So, that was funny. I had a patch. Oh, gotcha. I had a patch for second divisions. That's cool. The amount of modding that the PES community has is so cool. Oh, a free kick here. This is a good position. Becker. Oh my goodness, that was very scary there. Gutcha's pass hit the post. And Kask was forced to divert the ball away. Here's Becker. Fred with the header. Oh, it's off the post. It's in. Oh my word. Did I say strike? Uh-oh. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I hope not. A bit of a scramble for Rovers at the back. Adam comes up big once again. Ryan Adam, the Frenchman, has already scored 3 goals this season. Fred's header went right off the post, but it was an easy tap-in for Adam. Oh boy, and things just got a lot more interesting now. Fred reached to that incredibly, but Adam was at the right place at the right time. It's all back to square one now. It's not over until the the old lady farts, guys. Remember, it's not over until the old lady farts. Come on, Rovers. Happiness is forbidden. Foul on the Eagles, and they're gonna have a free kick. Stojanovic receives a word of warning from the ref. They have another chance here. Fred. Silva. Oh, he's fouled. It's a penalty. Oh, it's a penalty for the Eagles. Oh my goodness. The tides have turned in a dramatic shift here. The Rovers are absolutely infuriated with the decision. But I think it's clear as day. It was a late tackle. And here's Fred. Fred to bring it home. Oh my God, he's missed it. Oh my goodness, Fred. Oh my goodness, Fred. Oh my God, he absolutely made a meal of that. That was it. That was a chance. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. The Eagles fans are going to be not very happy with that. I'll tell you that right now. That was it. That was the golden opportunity. That would have put all the pressure on the Griffins immediately. Obviously, we still have plenty to go to, but... It's not over until the old lady farts, guys. Here's Adam. We haven't seen that many pens either, so that was delivered on a golden platter, and Fred just absolutely fumbled and bungled it up. Ay, ay, ay. What an ending of the season this has been. I'm glad that the VPESA has delivered for ending days. We sure had that in Season 1. Back in the 2 pixels and Walmart microphone. That's a good pass to Novak. Novak has a pop. It was curling and swerving and curving to the left, but he couldn't get enough on it. And also, I didn't mention this before, but because Brathwaite conceded, this now means that Kabiri and Brathwaite are currently sharing most clean sheets for the season. Let me see who else is there. Kask cannot equal that record, and Martic is equaling that record, so we currently have 3 goalkeepers on 7 clean sheets. So 3 gold medals to hand out as it stands. Anthony Silva. Becker. Oh, they gotta be dangerous now. Adam. It looks like the Rovers defense is going to deal with it appropriately. Oh, wait. The match, the Leyenda match is over. I can say strike. Okay, thank goodness. Phew, I completely forgot about it. Alright. The floodgates are open. Alright. Going to the break 1-all. The Rovers were putting the Eagles in a very desperate situation. They came back at him with a rescued tap-in. Oh, wait. I didn't put on the volume. Uh-oh, it's going to be silent. Excuse me while everything's super slow, guys. Oh my god, that is an absolute rocket from Ademi. I'm surprised the camera even managed to keep up with it. Jeez. That is ridiculous. Oh, you love to see it. Adam with a tap in. That is a lifeline. It doesn't get easier than that for Adam. Typical Becker-Fred connection. Fred, come on, man. You gotta be making those. And as the captain, too. Ooh. Saki, do you watch tennis? I'm made aware of results. I don't follow it like I know, for example, Roger Federer announced that he retired. Godspeed. But I don't follow opens or stuff. My dad really does though. Like he's a big tennis guy. Like he keeps up with what do you call it? Like he keeps up with the qualifying tournaments, which then decide who goes to the actual open cups. So he's legit a big fan of it. And he keeps up with the power rankings and everything. Oh yeah, and he's basically my source of info about it. So he'll let me know. He told me this was a while ago now. This was last year, but he told me about that one Spanish kid who was basically blitzing through the rankings because he was beating a lot of high ranked opponents. I forget his name now, but he was 21 or something. Alcaraz, yeah. Alcaraz, yeah. And he was going nuts when he was oh my god, he's 21, he's beating all these. I didn't get a single thing, but I shared his excitement. He's #1 ranked. Nice. Is he actually 21? But I know he's really young. He's 19? What? I thought he was 21. Dang. Wow, he's destined for greatness then. He won the US Open. Jeez, I was not aware that he was 20, that he was 19. Dang. That's crazy. And to think Federer is what, in his 40s? He's got to be in his 40s now. I remember when I was a kid when he was playing with Nadal and those lads. Way back in the day. That was let's see, I played tennis when I was a kid, so 2008, 2009, so I followed it for a bit there. But then I stopped and I went back to my mistress football. There's a really good quote actually. What was his name? Hold on, guys. I need to look this up because it's actually really interesting that I want to share with you guys. This guy. I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with Eastern European literature, but there's a Russian writer whose name is Anton Chekhov. The dude studied to be a doctor, a physician, but he ended up being one of the greatest Russian novelists in Russian history. And one of his quotes that I saw is he said, science is my wife, but novels are my mistress, or something like that. And I thought that was so funny. But yeah, Anton Chekhov. But yeah, I think that's such a brilliant quote. But yeah, anyways, to answer your question, I did follow tennis, but when I was a kid. So like, I probably don't have all the facts straight in my head, but I'm aware of things, I guess. What about the NHL? I only looked at results. Oh, here's Becker. Oh, great tackle from Lee. Last minute attempt there. My voice went like 3 decibels or 3 octaves below. But yeah, my friend actually, one of my good friends, he's studying in Canada now. Hope he's doing well. But he actually used to play. He used to play in our local team for a hockey club, who was, I think, an affiliate of the Phoenix Coyotes in the NHL. But yeah, he was good. He was really good. He was a big fan of them as well. But yeah, like I also used to have NHL 06 on my PC. That was a lot of fun. Fred with a header. Ooh, that was close. Fred almost made amends with this penalty miss there, but that one could not go in. And that one looked like it was well out of Kask's reach. He was just left to watch. Goal scorer Adams off for Vega and Garches off for Sobota. But yeah. Yeah, football is really the only sport I watch. And then, of course, American football with, like, the Super Bowl. But that's just purely cultural because everybody's watching. Fred! Oh, my goodness. That's not a penalty. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I think that might have been a penalty there. But Kask with a very daring effort there to deny Fred an opportunity. I got into hockey during the pandemic, and I love it now. That's great, man. I'd like to get into hockey. I think I mentioned this before, but some sports that I really like to get into is rugby. I really like rugby. I bought a game for rugby on my phone to try and like get into it, and it's been a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it was like way too big for my like storage, so I had to get rid of it. But it looked like a lot of fun. Some more subs. Ademi and Novak are off. Fred and Wonder are off, so we'll see what they do without Fred. Becker's still there. Becker's no stranger to heroic performances, so not all is lost just yet. I like rugby too. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. I really like the I feel like there's a really good like team ethic dynamic to it. I feel like it feels like teamwork is very, very important for rugby. Musa, he's been subbed on. Remember, a goal for the Rovers here would put the entire season to bed. Becker, it's all for Becker. Oh. Tim Becker. So many golden opportunities for the Eagles. They have not been able to capitalize on them. But yeah, speaking of rugby, I also like the haka that New Zealand does. That's really thoroughly inspiring as well. Like I know. Let's see, who are like the top teams in rugby? At least for nations, I know it's New Zealand, Fiji, Samoa, Ireland I think is there. Argentina I think has a good rugby team. Uruguay as well. The U.S. not so much. U.S. doesn't have a good rugby team. Wales, yeah. I think the British. Well, I mean I don't know how happy Ireland would beat him. Call them British. So let's scratch that from the record. But yeah, those teams are really good. I think South Africa has a good rugby team as well. But yeah, I know for sure Fiji has a good team. So did Saki say it or not? I did not. People can attest to it. I said strikers, but that does not count. So I was thoroughly in check with myself, and I did what I needed to do. So yeah, it really was a challenge. I said it on I almost said it on multiple occasions. A strike from distance. Oh my goodness, the Eagles are not giving up here. And Wagner, a good old robot, decided to have a say of himself in the matter. It was not a bad attempt either. He couldn't get it in. We have a good history, but we're not good now. Really? Interesting. But yeah, and then what else? I was gonna say, oh yeah, Gaelic football is actually something I really like as well. Not that I like follow it, but I think it's a really interesting sport, Gaelic football. Tim Becker. Oh, another great interception from, I believe it was Grimes. Vega. Ooh, pushed away by Kask. You know, Eagles might be able to do it. Kask receiving congratulations from the defense to keep him in it. You love to see the team rallying after the goalkeeper like that. Becker. Pushed away by Kask. Silva. Becker. Oh my goodness, they're getting through here. Dalglish. Dalglish! Oh my goodness, Dalglish, you absolutely you buffoon. You messed that one up so badly. Oh my goodness, what did he do? Did he press the wrong button or something? I guess he must have pressed square instead of circle or something. I don't know. Never heard of it. Yeah, so Gaelic football, so it's a little bit like association football, but you can use your hands. Let's see. Yeah, you can use your hands. You can like drop kick. It looks a bit like rugby, but they also use a spherical ball. But it's a specific kind of ball that they use for Gaelic football. I think it looks dope. Like it's like a really nice mix between rugby and like association football. So I've seen like some lads like kick the ball in through the post or something, and it looks so beautiful. And like how they bobble their hand with their hands. Oh, it's so good. I saw a compilation a while ago now. It must have been like a year ago where I saw like a Gaelic football goals compilation. I thought it was so good. But yeah, 7 minutes remain here. The Rovers need to score if they want to put this league to rest. Musaw's offsides. Was playing on classic when he usually plays on alternative. Dang it! Yeah, that's what happened to Dalglish. Dude got so nervous under pressure that he forgot what controller he was using, like what controller mode he was using. He accidentally pressed square instead of circle. It happens to the best of us. Here's Weiss. This is it, almost. Oh, Rovers. That was it for Musa, but he couldn't get to it. All the way back to Brathwaite. Shevchenko. Oh, that's a risky pass from Shevchenko. Soboda with the strike. No. Oh, he's offsides. Yep, good call from the linesman. Oh, he's just half of a foot offside. We have the historic football in boxing and handball. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, I remember there's like one sport where that was like played in the 18 or 1700s, and I think it was played in Rome. I think it's the one I'm thinking of is the one you're talking about. But basically, like they would play it in like giant plazas, and there would be like 30 people or something on a team. And like you could brutally beat up your opponents, and like you had like a ball, and it was like a bit smaller than the regular association football. Yeah, and I think I remember hearing about that and how it's like super, super bloody. Becker. Kramer deals with that one. It's the same, yeah, I think. I think that's such a cool sport. Obviously not for the poor people that are in it because they end up super bloody and wounded, but it's a lot of fun. Wagner. This will be the last chance for the Eagles to do something, and I think they've just lost that. Alexander Vega. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle, says the Griffins fans. What the heck did he call there? A foul? Alright. That'll do it. It's a 1-1 draw. So it looks like this season will be defined by the very last match of the season. Just as it was in the last one, I believe. Oh, nervy times. Oh yeah, we get to watch Ademi's goal again. Nice. In the 5th minute. Yeah, the camera couldn't even keep up with that. Excuse me. So yeah, no surprise that the Rovers did not end up with European football. I think it was pretty much set with the Leyenda victory. Just gonna update everything in the league, lads. Give it 1 second. Okay, and then where are you? Where are you? Rovers. I didn't update the Rovers. There we go. So yeah. Wait a second. Norfolk, did I update yours? No, I did not. I need to fix that. Oh wait. No, I didn't. There we go. Sorry guys. Alright, so only one match remains for the Season 2 that started oh so long ago in the basement of my home with the lovely spiders to keep me company. Alright, we'll do all of that analytical stuff later. Let's take a look at man of the... Nope. Oh, well, we're going to look at Fred's penalty. Man. If Fred had scored that penalty... Only one on target for Eagles, and it was the goal that was scored. But yeah, tie. Alright, let's take a look at the stats per usual. Hey Saki, how's Anthony doing? He was doing really well today actually. I think he had like one chance or two maybe. We'll get to him when he's over here. Yeah, Brathwaite's stats. Unfortunately, he could not get a clean sheet, so he'll be looking to share the gold medal with Misak Kabiri. Stevie Wonder with perfect passing. Good stuff from Stevie. Adam, again, pulling up big with the tying goal. Becker had so many chances to score. Fred as well. Oh my goodness, that penalty is going to leave a mark. Oh, wait. I sort of breezed past Anthony Silva. Sorry. Anthony Silva, good passing. 4 interceptions, did commit 3 fouls, but he was not booked. And very good presence, dribbling and possessing the ball. So all around good stuff from Anthony Silva. I could have sworn he had like 1 strike, but I guess it didn't count it for some reason. Might have been like a deflection or something. Here's Kask. Forced to make 6 saves. Robert Grimes. Stojanovic, good passing from Stojanovic, and 7 interceptions. He was booked though, and he did concede 4 fouls. If I'm not mistaken, he was the one that conceded the penalty. Really good stuff from Nono, actually. Wow. Novak. Weiss. Ooh, not good passing from Weiss. Nademi, who scored that absolute banger. JJ, good passing from JJ, good sub appearance as always. And Musa, who could not get a strike, but he did have 1 opportunity. So yeah, man of the match I think is currently between Nono, by the looks of it. I would say Stojanovic, but he was pretty dirty. Did concede a yellow card. Vega had stellar passing. Anthony Silva had good passing as well. Oops. So I think in the books we have Vega or Nono for man of the match. So let's see what you guys think. Alright. Gonna write down everything per usual. And then I'm gonna take a look at what you guys have to say about who should win man of the match. Wow. It really is gonna come here. Because I don't know, we'll get to it later. Guys. We'll get to it later. So in the 5th minute, Ademi scored. Albania. How to beat Ademi. No assist on the play. And I think in like the 34th or something. Yeah, 34th. Ryan Adam again. Ryan Adam has been really clinical for the Eagles up front this season. Scoring 4 goals, including this one. Alright, so let's see. What do you guys think? Let's see. We have Nono, Vega. Alright, so it is Carlo Vega then. The decision has been made. Sorry, Nono, but this is democracy. Carlo Vega, Mexican. Yo, the Mexican players in the VPESA have been ripping it up. Carlos Ramiro, Carlo Vega, Nathaniel Ramirez. I think there's one other Mexican player. Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, dang. You love to see it. Alright. And so, with 55 of 56 matches played this season, there is just one. There is just one remaining. And it couldn't be a more tense one. It is now night, and we are now going to Camp de Mestalla. This is it. This is the last match of the season. Last match of season 2. I'll go ahead and do the predictions, of course. there you have it. All right, boys. This is the last match of the season. This is how we currently sit. So, I think... So, 6th, 5th, and 4th, and 3rd place are all decided. Leyenda finished 3rd. Ezhdehan finished 4th. Rovers in 5th. Royals in 6th. And Norfolk in 7th. Now, with the Dragões win, Dragões and Norfolk could switch places and finish in 7th, Norfolk in 8th, which is an exact same repeat of what we had in Season 1. Of course, that would mean that the Eagles win the league, should there be a victory for Dragões. Now, for the Griffins, all they need to do is not lose this match. If they draw, they win the league. If they win the league. The one thing they can not afford to do in this game, in this match, is to lose. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. Griffins have currently been on a very poor run. Lost all 3 matches in their last 3. Dragões have won 1, they've lost 1, and they've drawn 1 in the last 3. So we'll see if Griffins can bring it home and at home, or if Dragões will have something to say about it, about how this season ends out. Here we go, boys. Wait, I forgot to ping the teams. No, this cannot be how I forget. The very last match, it cannot be that I forget. And I'm going to ping everyone as well, because I want everybody to be there. I think if the Griffins manage to win here, it'll really put the cap on a brilliant season from the Griffins. The last 3 matches are a bit more concerning, but overall, only 1 loss in 10 matches is ridiculous. So good. Here they come. An early chance here. Ghabr. Miller, he's fouled in the penalty box. It's going to be a penalty. Wow, what a way to start this match. The Dragões player are absolutely enraged. Such an early decision. Who's going to take it? Mateo Hernandez. Mateo Hernandez with the penalty. Oh my goodness, what a smack that was. Mateo Hernandez absolutely showed no mercy on that one. So good. Wow. I don't think any goalkeeper was going to save that one. Oh. Off of the crossbar. It might have even looked like it was bouncing out for a second. Oh no, that was just unstoppable. The game is virtually starting 1-0. There's plenty of match still left to go, but Dragões are already down. Blackwood. Very sturdy from the Griffins so far. They've been very clinical, which is good to see. Good tackle from Cabral. Stop the action right then and there. Good recovery from Ramirez. Lawton to Ferdinand. Good stuff from Cabral again. Good stuff from Cassandro. Again, Cabral is really anticipating those and he's cutting them out very nicely. What the heck happened to the what's it called? The predictions. Did I put it at like 2 seconds or something? Free kick for the Griffins. Cabral whips it in. Headed away. But yeah, did I mess up the predictions, guys? I might need to do it again. Really? No one did it? Everyone was too nervous. They didn't want to bet any of their monies. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn I did it for 5 minutes, but I guess everybody must have just been out and about or something. That's okay. I was just wondering because I didn't want to like shortchange you guys or something and like not give you the chance. Or just give one person the chance and then, you know, have them be the only one that lose in case they lose it. All the way back to Axel. To Peris. Cabral. Good stuff from Ramiro. And it's a foul on them. It'll be a free kick. Ooh, yellow card for Miller and the Dragões player is on the ground. It's Ramiro. Oh man, I was just talking about him earlier. Okay, looks like he's good to go. Good. The commentator curse is real. A shove there on Cabral, and it's a free kick in the opposite direction this time. Soboslai. Oh, good dribbling from Soboslai. Oh, brilliant pass to Ferdinand. It comes off of the leg of Neirinho, I believe, and it's a corner. Blackwood. Punched away by Tiger. Oh, good recovery from Ramirez. Oh my goodness, brilliant dribbling there. Ferdinand. Challenged by Macri. Macri wins it. Launched all the way to Babatunde. He couldn't quite get a control on it. I don't know if the AI noticed this is an important match or it's the tactics that have changed the Griffins today. Maybe. Or maybe the club canteen just served up some deliciously extra nutritious food and gave everybody like a huge boost. Or gave them like super bionic powers or something. I don't know. Who knows what the freaking canteen ladies are feeding the guys. Blackwood wins it back. Ramiro was bursting forward. He was challenged by a lot of Griffins players. He couldn't break through. There he is again. Soboslai. Oh, Soboslai. He was very hopeful there. He couldn't keep it down whatsoever. Dragões seem to be dominating more these last few minutes. Here's Mateo Hernandez. Babatunde. It's with Oppenheim. Another goal here for the Griffins would really seal the deal. Oh, good tackle from Lawton. My voice cracked. Whoa, sturdy legs from Soboslai. Ferdinand is through. Oh my goodness, he's absolutely blasted it high. That was it. That was a great chance, but Ferdinand did not do well there. He left, basically the defense left Tiger completely wide open. He was completely unguarded. Blackwood. Ramiro. Ooh, good 1-2 there with Blackwood. Good tackle from Maxwell. That's what you want to see from the defense. No chances. Have you guys watched any good movies lately? Let me think. I've had to watch a few things from my classes, so those have been pretty good. There's a few movies actually that I'm interested in watching. One TV series is obviously Ted Lasso. I don't know. What about you, Alessia? Have you watched anything good? Lawton. Good pass to from Lawton. Ferdinand. Ferdinand. It's still Ferdinand. Oh, we lost it at the last second. It's still Ferdinand, though. Oh, he's a bit selfish there, Ferdinand. He had Lawton there in the middle, but I don't know why he decided to go for a strike. I was never going in a million years. I'm a big anime fan, and Jujutsu Kaisen just dropped their movie on the anime website, so I've watched that. I've heard that like adaptations of like anime shows have been doo-doo. Like I think I heard, what was it like? Man, what was that one called? Was it like Cowboy Bebop or something? Like Netflix had a TV show on that. That was absolute straight doo-doo. Blackwood with the strike. Ooh, that was a good save from Tiger. I've been watching the Planet of the Apes trilogy. I think I've only seen the first movie, but yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed that one. I haven't seen like the other two though. I know it gets like really wacky with like the story. I think I remember only watching the first one when he was like in the lab and like the illness like accidentally gets spread or something. Foul on Mockery. I said it. Yeah, but that was only for the match. That was only for the Leyenda match. Oppenheim wins it back. Oppenheim. Yeah, sorry, Yoma. I'm a man of my promises. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I think we agreed in the chat that only for that match was fair. Yeah, because anything more than that would have absolutely exploded my brain. It's already doing numbers on my brain. I need Dragões to spoil another league title race. Well, they're going to need 2 goals, which I do believe they did last season. Can't say that? Okay, so I can't say cool. Alright. Cassandro, you're going the wrong way. Cassandro. Clears it away. Alright, so I can't say cool. Alright, so that's going to be also a bit of a challenge. That's like my lexicon. Or in my vernacular. Out wide to Anderson. Anderson helping out on the attack. Oh, good pass to Blackwood. bit scrambly there, but they did manage to get a good chance, the Dragões. What is something that is low temperature and can be used to describe someone? I don't know, is that like a riddle or something? I'm bad at riddles. It's supposed to be that word. Ah, I see, you're not gonna get me. Come on, man. You gotta be quicker than that. But yeah, 45 minutes for Dragões to do anything, and 45 minutes for Griffins to seal the deal to an incredible season it's been for them. But here's Ramirez. Ramirez with the strike. Do you have a favorite animal? Oh yeah, horses. All day, every day, horses. I like dogs and cats too, but I think horses are so majestic. Like, whenever I see like a wild horse, I get so like, you know, I'm like, dang, like, I don't know, they just look so elegant to me. I like horses. I like dolphins, but they're terrible beings. Oh my god, my voice is cracking. I need some water. Oh, it's a good pass to Soboslai. Soboslai with the strike. Ah, he belted it straight at Tiger. Dragões are getting their chances, but they've just not been converting them at all. Excuse me. Oh, I accidentally breathed in water. I forgot that's a thing I'm not supposed to do. Jesus. You know, my brain is weird. Sometimes I'll breathe in water. I don't know. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. I forget that that's not what humans do. Oh, my esophagus is burning. Sorry guys, I had to take a breather there. Let's see, what's nice about horses? I don't know, like just the way that they like gallop and the way that they run, like the way that their mane kind of runs in the air, and like how they like run in packs too. I don't know, they're just really majestic. Jesus, what a great penalty that was. Yeah, Truchin was not getting anywhere near that one. Yeah, and also, my family is from the country, so I've like visited them, and like I've seen horses, and I don't know, they're just really nice. I have a soft spot for horses. All right, boys, 45 minutes left. Will the Griffins see themselves as winners of the league, or do Dragões have another trick up their sleeve? Two tricks, for that matter, the way that it currently stands. Ball into space for Ferdinand. Frank Castle to Ferdinand. Always hard to have Ramiro win aerial balls. What type of music do you listen to? Excuse me, I'm still recovering from the near-death experience. It'll be a free kick. It'll be a yellow card for Rock Mockery. Good chance. Black was going to have a strike. That one's well wide as well. Well, not well wide. Just wide. But they need more than that. So, music I listen to anything really. And I know that sounds like a cop-out answer, but it's like really true. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like, if I'm in the mood for something quiet, like I'll listen to classical music or like ambient music. Like while I read or study or something. If I'm walking down the street, like I listen to like punk music. I'm a big punk guy. Sometimes I listen to like traditional music, like folkloric music. Sometimes I'll listen to like international music. Ooh, Lawton was fouled there. Surprised the ref didn't see anything of it. Floyd Lawton, he has a strike. Floyd Lawton smashes it in. It's 1-1 now, Floyd Lawton. He was in the right place at the right time. What a great pass that was from Ramiro. Floyd Lawton sneaks it past Trent Tiger. This is not over yet, boys. It's not over until the old lady farts. That's his second goal of the season, I believe. Oh boy. Oh boy, nervy times for the Griffins. Nervy times for the Eagles as well. Remember that a draw would still give Griffins the title via a goal differential. That reminds me, I need to make sure I need to write down the tiebreakers. I don't think it will rely on them too much, but just to be safe, because that's something I haven't illustrated in the guidebook. So actually I'm going to write that down in my to-do list so I don't forget. Griffins are sneaking past here, and it's cleared away right at the edge of the corner flag. Frank Castle's off. All right. One goal, literally one goal here will decide the league title. Bad tackle on Oppenheim. Calm down, says the ref. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Miller's off. Have I said cool yet? I have no idea. I might have already lost that challenge. Good tackle from Ramiro. He's blitzing forward. He's still going forward. Rock Mockery laid down on the ball, and that was all that was needed to dispossess Ramiro. And Axel's winning it back gorgeously. Alright, who wants the ball? Who wants it? It'll be a throw-in for the Griffins. You have it? Okay, good, good. Well, obviously I said it for when I said it. If I'd said it. But good. I'm a man of my word. I'll try to be at least. Ferdinand. Cassandro. He was pressured there by Babatunde and Hernandez. Oh, good pass to Babatunde. He was offsides. Oh, just a foot offsides. That angle was not a good angle at all, but he was just a foot offsides. $60 minutes now. 30 minutes left here. Griffins can hang on with a tie, but too much is in the balance to risk a tie. Babatunde wins it back. He's powering forward. This one's going in. Surely it's going in. Babatunde to the rescue. Babatunde is absolutely thrilled with that effort. That's how you do it. He picked it away from Soboslai, and it was just a foot race. And Babatunde elected the correct decision, which was just to smack it in. I have no idea what Trutzin was doing. I think he got scared. Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, I gotta die for the. Oh, and he just forgot. Lots of subs. Ferdinand's off for Strawuski, and Thompson's Babatunde are off. A bot player and Neil Cook replacing them. So we're right where we were at before. Costa. Oh, it's whipped in. Nobody could get to that one. Hamida wins it back. Oh, that's a poor pass from Hamida. He should have thought better about that one. Oh my god, Dragões scored. Yeah, and as soon as you said that, Griffins scored back. But yeah, Dragões did score. It was a really beautiful time strike from Watson. Good pass from Ramiro. But yeah, Griffins have been very commanding in this game, I believe. Oh, it's a good pass to Halldórsson. It's just him and Truchin to beat. Halldórsson. It's a header. Oh, it's in. And I think the season is thoroughly decided now. Off the rebound, a diving header by Halldórsson. And I think it just might be over now, boys. Truchin was just left to pick it out of the net. Defense was caught back once again. They were catching up to him, but he got a bit lucky there, and he had a really good sense to just head it in, just get anything on it, and push it in with his head. That's a weird way to say header. But yep, I do think, boys, that Griffins will win this league. Which is good, because now that means that we get to relax and have a chill moment now. I mean, unless Dragões can pull out 3 goals and score 4 goals in total, which has never happened in the history of the league. Honestly, I don't see that happening. New tactics works. Thank VPESA gods. The VPESA gods smiled upon the Griffins tonight. Despite the little scare that they were given in the very end of the season, looks like it was all for naught. So yeah, I guess, Alessio, you're going to enjoy your 20 points. The exact same ones that you bet you're going to get back. Congrats, buddy. What a season this has been. The Griffins will have scored 18 goals this season, which is far beyond any other team that scored last season. I think at most maybe like 10 or 11. Yep, 10 from the Eagles. Watson to Soboslai. Good tackle from Pettis. See, those are the moments where you realize that, yes, I think the Griffins deserve to win this game. Because in other matches, they were very, very leaky. Excuse me, very leaky. Free kick. Halldórsson's brought down again. Halldórsson's coming up with a big sub appearance today. Ghabr. It's bobbled. Oh, Hernandez almost got to it. Almost. But yeah, as for movies, what movies? Yeah, I don't think I've watched any apart from just like the classes that I've taken. The last couple of games, we were just resting and making it look like we were in trouble. Oh, thanks. A header. Ooh, that one was just wide. Schwuski with a late effort there. Not bad. So yeah, I guess the Griffins were kind of like bring it back, like we're kind of in trouble, and then just say, nah, we're good. Just trying to kind of keep things in suspense. Pretty cheeky. They played at the top all season long. They deserve the title. I think you're absolutely right, Alessio. They're definitely the one of the best, if not the best team this season. I think saying that they were the best team this season is, I think, a fair argument. Like they've worked coherently together. The midfield filtered the balls in to the forwards. The defense were super solid. Axel, Pettis, Neirinho, Draco Thompson, of course, for a short time when he was on the wing. Unfortunately, Mr. Thompson is long gone now. Yeah, I think there are a few other players that were with the Griffins at the beginning of the season who were released, who I think also played an important role. But I'm kind of forgetting now. I've seen Into the Woods. I've never heard of that, actually. What's it about? Dorsin. Oh, it's a musical. Now that you mention it, I have heard of Into the Woods. Some of my old theater buddies actually put it on for drama club back when I was in high school. But yeah, I'm aware of it. I do know what Into the Woods is. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the performance on play, but I have heard of it. Wixon. Yeah, that's who I was thinking actually. Tyra Wixon. I think he played maybe 2 or 3 important matches this season. Then he of course left and was never to be seen again. Also, for a moment, for goalkeeper, it was bobbing between Lane and Tiger. Both, I think, are viable options, but I think Tiger's beating out Lane at the moment for that starting goalkeeper spot. Soboslai wins it back. Can they get a consolation goal here? Neil Cook intercepts it well. Ramiro's through. Ooh, that was wide. I mean, it isn't going to mean much if they score, but... Oh, that was so close. They've had a few chances, Dragões, to score, actually. And Dragões are a very, very decent team. Yoma, I'm not leaving Norfolk until we get top 3, I promise, on my name. That's a great promise, man. I always like people who stay through thick and thin for anything that they're a part of. I think that's really admirable. So yeah, I'd love to see Schneider play at Norfolk for a while. But obviously it's up to you, really. I mean, really, it's up to you. If you don't want to play there anymore, then you ask to leave. It's up to you how you forge your own destiny, I suppose. All the teams are really close. Yep. I mean, yeah, if this season was anything, we're probably even tighter than we were last season. And here's Imran. Pushed out for a corner. We'll see if Dragões can maybe get a consolation goal to make the scoreline a bit more respectable. There you have it, boys. Griffins are the champions. I'm happy to say that. I'm really happy to say that. Such a good performance this season. Let me play some heroic music. Let's see. Where's our hero song? It's Caleb, whatchamacallit? Caleb, what's your name? I'm on Soundstripe right now. I'm trying to find no, not Leb. Alright, we're gonna sit in silence for a bit, guys. Where is it? It's like dun 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 dun. You know that, guys? You know that song, guys? That's our classic song. Where is it? It's is it or no, it's not that one. In Dreams. No, yeah, it's not Journey. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I really want to play that song because that's basically like our song. Alright, whatever. I'll just play this one because this one's like a close second. They've done it. They sure have. They teetered a bit at the end, but it was all a play to keep people on their toes, to have a good, exciting end to the season. But yeah, I think it's thoroughly deserved. Dragões have a bright future with you as captain. I absolutely agree. Dragões are definitely on the up and up. What Floyd has done to Dragões is nothing short of amazing, if I'm honest. Because like he's basically rallied them all together to form a club, all be active, all try to communicate, participate. I think that's amazing. So I really think it's only a matter of time before Dragões start pushing for the top of the league. And I don't mean that condescending. I genuinely mean that. Like, they have a really good team. Of course, with Lawton at the helm of it all, who's an extraordinary player. And there we have it. That's all she wrote for Season 2. The old lady has finally farted. And such, the story has ended. The book has closed for this Season 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. It was a lot of fun. We had our moments this Season 2. Lots of memorable moments. I can point to one moment that sticks out to me this Season 2, and that's gotta be, spoiler alert in case you haven't watched it yet, but the Royals, who brought it back from a 2-goal deficit in extra time, only to lose on penalties, which is just heartbreaking. But that stands out as like the highlight of this season. Has got to be that one. That actually damn near got me emotional. That was just ridiculously good. It was almost like written in a fairy tale book. But there we have it. Time to update, and you guys can enjoy the music one last time before we say goodbye to Season 2. Reykjavík Griffins have brought the title from Iran to the icy tundras of Iceland, which is not as icy as one might think. There it is. That's Season 2. I'll keep the music playing. Why not? Actually, I'll turn off the Oh wait, that completely killed everything. No. Whatever. I'll just keep it on. Man of the match was a sub. That's an interesting pick. Halldórsson thanked the coach for putting him in the game in the best way possible with the goal. I absolutely agree with Halldórsson. It's the best way to go in. Especially one that basically seals the match. Just gonna quickly blitz through the stats here because I know it's late for a lot of people, so I want to get you guys off to nice rests. Ghabr had a really good game. Oppenheim. Miller also had a good game. Mateo Hernandez, dang! Lots of good passing and 4 interceptions. That's really good. Babatunde. Good stuff from Babatunde. Neil Cook. Trucci. I'd have liked to see Dragões come out with a bit more of a shout for the end of the season. It's kind of sad that it had to end this way. But that's football, as some Mark Goldbridge would say. Ramirez, like, jeez, Nathaniel Ramirez. My goodness. 11 interceptions. That's up there with Rock Mockery. I think he has the record for most interceptions, which is 15. Dang. This dude has been crazy this season. What did his mom feed him? Jeez. Oh my goodness, Nathaniel Ramirez. I mean, obviously we shouldn't go off of stats alone, but that's ridiculous. I don't know if it's the tactics that just suit Ramirez so unbelievably well. Because look, Blackwood had really good stuff as well. Let me cut the music. I'll play it for the final segment of the stream. But yeah, I shouldn't be off of like stats alone. Like, well, I mean kinda, but also just like general impression on the pitch. Soboslai had a good. See, look, Dragões have a really good team. They really do. Like, you've got Trucin in net, who's a beast in net. We've seen it. That's not just a random claim I pulled out of thin air. The dude's a good goalkeeper. Nilton and Cassandra are a bit off the pace, but Anderson and Castle really tie up the defense nicely, especially along the wings. Ramirez is phenomenal. The dude had a great season. He just burst out onto the scene as a rookie. Blackwood, Soboslai, and Lawton were all good as well. Ramiro, Ferdinand, and then a few other strikers who were like rotating in the beginning, who obviously got released until now. I think what was his name, Mason Doy, Chinedu, I think, being sort of the long forgotten names in the dusty history books now, who also formed part of the striking option there. Yeah, Ferdinand, Ramiro, Jvuski. Like to see Jvuski and Imran. All right. So I mean, off of stats, I really want to give it to Nathaniel Ramirez, and I think it's thoroughly deserved. He's just been really good in the midfield. He's chipped in with an assist. I don't think he scored this season. But let's see, is there anybody that might be able to rival him? It looks like it's very touch and go for Griffins, so they don't really pass the ball a lot, which is good. Like, in the midfield overall has much more presence, which makes sense because Dragões had shared much more of the possession than the Griffins. So they totally dominated in the midfield. Oh, I skipped your stats? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like I did skip. I went from, like, Blackwood and then, like, down to Ferdinand because I got lost there. I'll just start from Ramirez. Yeah, that's really good. He did get booked, though, so it might be a slight dent. Blackwood as well had a good game. So we'll slide. Yeah, I did skip you, Floyd. Sorry about that, bud. Yeah, really good passing from Floyd Lawton as well. Very present. Not as present as some of his other teammates, but definitely, I mean, he touched the ball 47 times. Ramiro, good stuff. This is a good team. I would definitely, if I was on the Dragões team right now, I'd definitely leave the season with my head held up high. This is a good team, and it's a solid foundation to build upon. Yeah, they have a bunch of passes. Yeah, because they dominated the midfield. They really did. It's just that the defense for Griffins was really good, and then they were sort of leaky in the back. I think it's down to Nilton and Cassandra that had a bit of a topsy-turvy game. But yeah, I think man of the match. What do we think, guys? What do we think? While I write these stats down, and then I'll give off my final send-off for season 2. In the first minute off of a penalty. I still think that penalty was absolutely ridiculous. Both in the sense that the player went down very softly. Admittedly, he went down pretty softly. But the penalty was just executed beautifully. It hit the roof of the goal first. the first minute, and everything seemed dandy for the Griffins. We went to the break with a 1-0 victory for the Griffins, and then I do believe there was an assist. It was by Ramiro, if I'm not mistaken. Where do I go? Here. Yeah, Ramiro. A pass from the right wing. You can see there on the animation. Floyd Lawton scores. I think he scored more than 2. I think it's like his third goal. Assist from Carlos Ramiro to make it 1-1, and it looked like Dragões were going to maybe had a chance of upsetting things. But in the 60th minute, Babatunde, who has also been a star that has sort of shined through in this season too, poked it away from the defense. I think it was Soboslai who he poked it away from, and slotted it past Trucin to make it 2-1. And it looked like the Griffins were going to run away with it, and they did. In the 65th minute, a bot player was subbed on and immediately scored. A diving header off of a was like a deflection off of Trucin right onto his path, and he headed it in, and that was all that was needed for the score line. And Griffins, with that result, win the VPESA Premier League Season 2. Alright, let's see. What do you guys have to say? Dragões, Ramirez scored 3 this season. Yep. Thanks for that, Floyd. Definitely, yeah. Not 2, definitely 3. But yeah, we have Ramirez. I think Ramirez is a fair pick. Wait a second. Did I mess up the prediction? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I messed it up. Alright, so I was mistaken then. I thought Alessio had voted for Griffins, but he actually voted for the Dragões. Okay, so Nathaniel Ramirez, once again, build that man a statue. Man of the match. 4 man of the match performances this season. Is that a record? Yeah, it is. 4. How about that in the rookie season? That's definitely one to hold on for the future. Nathaniel Ramirez. Alright, boys. Is that all? Did I write down everything? I know I did, but I just want to double check. Yep. We're good. Alright, boys. Alright. So, that does it for Season 2. I think this season was definitely a big improvement on the last one. I really enjoyed it. We had amazing moments. I'm glad that you guys made it all the way to the end here as well. So like a big thank yous to you guys from the bottom of my heart for sparing some time in your nights, because I know it's late for most of you, to stick around until the end. And yeah, so the book closes on Season 2. I don't know yet when I'll start Season 3. I want to make sure everything is fair and ready to go before we do so. And also want to make sure we bring in some fresh faces, bring in some new rookies, make a name for them before we start as well. And yeah, 2 seasons down the drain basically. Not in a bad way, but just they're done with now. I'm really curious to see how Season 3 gets on, how our teams will do in Europe, how the stage will be set. So yeah, big thanks, guys. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you guys for being so kind and being so nice and really just supporting the stream and the league. It's been a big project. I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm glad that we've been able to reap the benefits of it and have a good time. Make some nice memories and make a little community here. I hope you guys have also enjoyed this season too. I hope you guys, whatever it was, whether you took like a little bit of it, just checking in, or like talking to people in the server and like, talking to the lads, then that's awesome. If you guys feel like you had like a good experience off of it, if you guys felt like, like I really look forward to this league now, then I'm happy beyond words, frankly. And I hope it continues to be that experience for as long as possible. So until then, until season 3, of course. Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. We have the League Cup final tomorrow. So obviously, that one won't have that much thunder to it, I'm afraid, just because it's like the League Cup final, only 2 teams are disputing it, but that doesn't take away from it at all. A win for Ezhdehan would put them at more prize money than the champions. Likewise, for Leyenda. So Ezhdehan have a chance at maybe, picking up some silverware, picking up 2 trophies compared to the Griffins 1 now that we have in the tally. Or it could be Leyenda's time to shine and get some silverware. But yeah, that'll all be tomorrow, and that'll be a pretty short stream. So drop by if you'd like. Obviously, you're not pressured to join. But yeah. Anyways, this has been a long stream. And I'm glad that you guys stuck it out for this long, if you did. And yeah, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys either tomorrow or for some special stream that we might do, or for season 3. Yeah, catch you guys later. Take it easy, sleep tight. Yeah, that was a good outro. Right when I finished saying that, the music picked up. Alright, whatever. I'll let you guys enjoy the last bit of music. Take it easy, guys.